सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे चैनल को और प्रेस कीजिए इस बेल आइकन को हमारे द्वारा अपलोड की गई वीडियो को सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Is that you, Petey? Petey, is that you? Petey,
What?
is that you?
Yes, it's me.
What? Are you back?
Yes.
I've got your cornflakes ready. Here's your cornflakes. Are they nice?
Very nice.
I thought they'd be nice. You got your paper?
Yes.
Is it good?
Not bad.
What does it say?
Nothing much.
You read me out some nice bits yesterday.
Yes, well, I haven't finished this one yet.
Will you tell me when you come to something good?
Yes.
Have you been working hard this morning?
No. Just stacked a few of the old chairs. Cleaned up a bit.
Is it nice out?
Very nice.
Is Stanley up yet?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him down yet.
Well, then he can't be up.
Haven't you seen him down?
I've only just come in.
He must be still asleep. What time did you go out this morning, Petey?
The same time as usual.
Was it dark?
No, it was light.
But sometimes you go out in the morning and it's dark.
That's in the winter.
Oh, in winter.
Yes. It gets light later in winter.
Oh. What are you reading?
Someone's just had a baby.
Oh, they haven't. Who?
Some girl.
Oh, who, Petey? Who?
I don't think you'd know her.
Well, what's her name?
Lady Mary Splat.
Oh, I don't know her.
No.
What is it?
A girl.
Not a boy?
No.
Oh, what a shame. I'd be sorry. I'd much rather have a little boy.
A little girl's all right.
I'd much rather have a little boy.
I finished my cornflakes.
Were they nice?
Very nice.
I've got something else for you.
Good.
Here you are, Petey. Is it nice?
I haven't tasted it yet.
I bet you don't know what it is.
Yes, I do.
What is it then?
Fried bread.
That's right.
Very nice.
I knew it was.
Oh, Meg. 2 men came up to me on the beach last night.
2 men.
Yes. They wanted to know if we could put them up for a couple of nights.
Put them up here?
Yes.
How many men?
2.
And what did you say?
Well, I said I didn't know. So they said they'd come round to find out.
Are they coming?
They said they would.
Had they heard about us, Petey?
They must have done.
Yes, they must have done. They must have heard this was a very good boarding house. It is. This house is on the list.
It is.
I know it is.
They might turn up today. Can you do it?
Oh, I've got that lovely room they can have.
You've got a room ready?
I've got that room with the armchair all ready for visitors.
You're sure?
Yes. So that'll be all right then if they come today.
Good.
I'm going to wake that boy.
There's a new show coming to the palace.
On the pier?
No, the palace. In the town.
Stanley could have been in it if it was on the pier.
This is a straight show.
What do you mean?
No dancing or singing.
Well, what do they do then?
They just talk.
Oh.
You like a song, eh, Meg?
Well, I like listening to the piano. I used to like watching Stanley play the piano. Of course, he didn't sing. I'm going to call that boy.
Didn't you take him up his cup of tea?
I always take him up his cup of tea, but that was a long time ago.
Did he drink it?
I made him. I stood there until he did. I'm going to call him. Stan? Stanny? Stan! I'm coming up to fetch you if you don't come down. I'm coming up. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming up to get you.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? What time is it? I told you before. Get out. Go on.
He's coming down. I told him if he didn't hurry up I'd get no breakfast.
That did it, eh?
I'll get his cornflakes.
Morning, Stanley.
Morning.
So he's come down at last, has he? He's come down at last for his breakfast. He doesn't deserve any, does he, Petey? Did you sleep well?
I didn't sleep at all.
Oh, you didn't sleep at all. Did you hear that, Petey? Too tired to eat your breakfast, I suppose. Now, you eat up those cornflakes like a good boy. Now, go on.
What's it like out today?
Very nice.
Warm?
Well, there's a good breeze blowing.
Cold?
No, I wouldn't say it was cold.
What are the cornflakes like, Stan?
Horrible.
With those flakes, those lovely flakes, you're a liar, a little liar. They're refreshing. It says so. For people when they get up late.
The milk's off.
No, it's not. Petey ate his, didn't you, Petey?
That's right.
There you are, then.
All right, I'll go on to the second course.
He hasn't finished the first course, and he wants to go on to the second
I
course.
feel like something cooked.
Well, I'm not going to give it to you.
Give it to him.
I'm not going to.
No breakfast. All night long I've been dreaming about this breakfast.
I thought you said you didn't sleep.
Daydreaming all night long, and now she won't give me any. There's not even a crust of bread on the table. Well, I can see I'll have to go down to one of those smart hotels on the front.
Oh, you won't get a better breakfast there than here. Here you are. You'll like this.
What's this?
Fried bread.
I bet you don't know what it is.
Oh, yes, I do.
What?
Fried bread.
He knew.
What a wonderful surprise.
You didn't expect that, did you?
I bloody well didn't.
Well, I'm off.
Are you going back to work?
Yes.
Oh, your tea. You haven't had your tea.
That's all right. No time now.
I've got it made inside.
No, never mind. See you later. Ta-ta, Stan.
Ta-da.
What do you mean?
You're a bad wife.
I'm not. Who said I am?
Not to make your husband a cup of tea terrible.
He knows I'm not a bad wife.
Giving him sour milk instead.
It wasn't sour.
Disgraceful.
You mind your own business anyway. You won't find many better wives than me, I can tell you. I keep a very nice house and I keep it clean.
Whoa.
Yes. And this house is very well known for a very good boarding house for visitors.
Visitors? Do you know how many visitors you've had since I've been here?
How many?
One.
Who?
Me. I'm your visitor.
Yeah, you're a liar. This house is on the list.
I bet it is.
I know it is. Was it nice?
What?
The fried bread.
Succulent.
Oh, you shouldn't say that word.
What word?
That word you said.
What, succulent?
No, don't say it.
What's the matter with it?
You shouldn't say that word to a married woman.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Well, I never knew that.
Well, it's true.
Who told you that?
Never you mind.
Well, if I can't say it to a married woman, who can I say it to?
You're bad.
What about some tea?
Do you want some tea? Say please.
Please.
Say sorry first.
Sorry first.
No, just sorry.
Just sorry.
You deserve the stress.
Don't do that!
I brought the pot in.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You don't deserve it, though.
Why not?
Go on. Calling me that.
How long's that tea been in the pot?
That's good, strong tea.
This isn't tea, it's gravy.
No, it's not.
Get out of it, you succulent old washing bag.
I am not. And it isn't your place to tell me if I am.
And it isn't your place to come into a man's bedroom and wake him up.
Oh, Stanley, don't you like your cup of tea of a morning, the one I bring you?
I can't drink this muck. Didn't anyone ever tell you to warm the pot at least?
That's good, strong tea, that's all.
Oh, God, I'm tired. Not the bloody table!
Stan,
What?
am I really succulent?
Oh, you are. I'd rather have you than a cold in the nose any day.
No, you're just saying that.
Look, why didn't you get this place cleared up? It's a pigsty! And another thing, what about my room? It needs sweeping, it needs papering. I need a new room!
Oh, Stan, that's a lovely room. I've had some lovely afternoons in that room. Is the sun shining? What are you smoking?
A cigarette.
Are you going to give me one?
No.
I like cigarettes. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Get away from me!
Are you going out?
Not with you.
But I'm going shopping in a minute.
Go.
You'll be lonely all by yourself,
Will I?
without your old Meg. I've got to get things in for the two gentlemen.
What two gentlemen?
I'm expecting visitors.
What?
You didn't know that, did you?
What are you talking about?
Two gentlemen asked Petey if they could come and stay for a couple of nights. I'm expecting them.
I don't believe it.
It's true.
You're saying it on purpose.
Peter told me this morning.
When was this? When did he see them?
Last night.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Didn't he tell you their names?
No.
Here? They wanted to come here?
Yes, they did.
Why?
This house is on the list.
But who are they?
You'll see when they come.
They won't come.
Why not?
I tell you, they won't come. Why didn't they come last night if they were coming?
Well, perhaps they couldn't find the place in the dark.
They won't
It's
come.
not easy to find in the dark.
Someone's taking the Michael. Forget all about it. It's a false alarm. False alarm. Where's my tea?
I took it away. You didn't want it.
What do you mean you took it away?
I took it away.
What did you take it away for?
You didn't want it.
Who said I didn't want it?
You did.
Who gave you the right to take away my tea?
But you wouldn't drink it.
Who do you think you are talking to?
What?
Come here.
What do you mean?
Come over here.
No.
I want to ask you something. Come on. All right. I can ask it from here just as well. Tell me, Mrs. Bowles, when you address yourself to me, do you ever ask yourself who exactly you are talking to? Hey?
Didn't you enjoy your breakfast, Stan? Stan, when are you going to play the piano again like you used to? I used to like watching you play the piano. When are you going to play it again?
I can't, can I?
Why not?
I haven't got a piano, have I?
No, I meant like when you were working, that piano.
Go and do your shopping.
But you wouldn't have to go away if you got a job, would you? You could play the piano on the pier.
I've been offered a job, as a matter of fact.
What?
Yes, I'm considering a job at the moment.
You're not?
A good one, too. A nightclub in Berlin.
Berlin?
Berlin, a nightclub, playing the piano. A fabulous salary and all found.
How long for?
We don't stay in Berlin. Then we go to Athens.
How long for?
Yes, then we pay a flying visit to, what's his name?
Where?
Constantinople, Zagreb, Vladivostok. It's a round-the-world tour.
Have you played the piano in those places before?
Played the piano. I played the piano all over the world, all over the country. I once gave a concert.
A concert?
Yes. It's a good one, too. They were all there that night. Every single one of them. It was a great success. Yes, a concert at Lower Edmonton.
What did you wear?
Had a unique touch. Absolutely unique. They came up to me. Said they were grateful. Champagne we had that night, the lot. My father nearly came down to hear me. Well, I dropped him a card anyway. But I don't think he could make it. No. I lost the address, that was it. Yes. Lower Edmonton. Then after that, you know what they did? They carved me up. Carved me up. It was all arranged. It was all worked out. My next concert, somewhere else it was, in winter. I went down there to play. Then when I got there, the hall was closed. The place was shuttered up. Not even a caretaker. They'd locked it up.
Fast one. They pulled a fast one. I'd like to know who's responsible for that. All right, Jack, I can take a tip. They want me to crawl down on my bended knees. Well, I can take a tip any day of the week. Look at her. You're just an old piece of rock cake, aren't you? That's what you are. Aren't you?
Don't you go away again, Stan. You stay here. You'll be better off. You stay with your old maid. Aren't you feeling well this morning, Stan? Did you pay a visit this morning?
Meg, you know what?
What?
Have you heard the latest?
No,
I bet you have.
I haven't.
Shall I tell you?
What latest?
You haven't heard it?
No.
They're coming today. They're coming in a van.
Who?
You know what they've got in that van?
What?
They've got a wheelbarrow in that van.
They haven't.
Oh, yes, they have.
You're a liar.
A big wheelbarrow, and when the van stops, they wheel it out, and then they wheel it up the garden path, and then they knock at the front door.
No, they don't.
They're looking for someone.
They're not.
They're looking for someone, a certain person.
No, they're not.
Shall I tell you who they're looking for?
No!
You don't want me to tell you?
You're a liar!
Hello? Mrs. Bowles?
Oh! What? Has it come?
Yes, it's just come.
Wait, what is that it?
Yes, I thought I'd bring it round.
Is it nice?
Very nice. What shall I do with it?
Well, I don't want to.
No, I won't.
All right, but don't.
Of course not. Ta-ra, Mrs. Bowles. Oh, hello.
Aye, aye.
I just want to leave this in here.
Do. That's a bulky object.
You're not to touch it.
Why would I want to touch it?
Well, you're not to anyway. Why don't you open the door? It's all stuffy in here.
Stuffy? I disinfected the place this morning.
Oh, that's better.
I think it's going to rain today. What do you think?
I hope so. You could do with it.
Mate, I was in the sea at 6:30.
Were you?
I went right out to the headland and back before breakfast. Don't you believe me?
Do you want to have a look at your face? You could do with a shave. You know that? Don't you ever go out? I mean, what do you do? Just sit around the house like this all day long? And Mrs. Bowles got enough to do without having you under your feet all day long.
I always stand on the table when she sweeps the floor.
Why don't you have a wash? You look terrible.
A wash wouldn't make any difference.
Come out and get a bit of air. You'd depress me looking like that.
Yeah, oh, I don't know about that.
It's lovely out, and I've got a few sandwiches.
What sort of sandwiches?
Cheese.
I'm a big eater, you know.
It's all right, I'm not hungry.
How would you like to go away with me?
Where?
Nowhere, still we could go.
But where could we go?
Nowhere, there's nowhere to go, so we could just go, it wouldn't matter.
We may as well just stay here.
No, it's no good here.
But where else is there?
Nowhere.
Well, that's a charming proposal. Do you have to wear those glasses?
Yes.
So you're not coming out for a walk?
I can't at the moment.
You're a bit of a washout, aren't you?
this it?
This is it.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
What now?
Don't worry yourself, McCann. Take a seat.
What about you?
What about me?
Are you going to take a seat?
We'll both take a seat. Sit back, McCann. Relax. What's the matter with you? I'll bring you down for a few days to the seaside. Take a holiday. Do yourself a favor. Learn to relax, McCann, or you will never get anywhere.
Sure, I do try, Nat.
The secret is breathing. Take my tip. It's a well-known fact. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a chance, let yourself go. What can you lose? Look at me. When I was an apprentice yet, McCann, every second Friday of the month, my Uncle Barney used to take me to the seaside, regular as clockwork. Brighton, Canvey Island, Rottingdean. Uncle Barney wasn't particular. After lunch on Shabbos, we go and sit in a couple of deck chairs. You know, the ones with canopies. We'd have a little paddle. We'd watch the tide coming in, going out, the sun coming down. Golden days, believe me, McCann. Uncle Barney. Of course, he was an impeccable dresser, one of the old school. He had a house just outside Basingstoke at the time, respected by the whole community. Culture? Don't talk to me about culture. He was an all-round man. What do you mean? He was a cosmopolitan.
Hey, Nat.
Yes, one of the old school.
Nat, how do we know this is the right house?
What?
How do we know this is the right house?
What makes you think it's the wrong house?
I didn't see a number on the gate.
I wasn't looking for the number.
No?
You know one thing Uncle Barney taught me? Uncle Barney taught me that the word of a gentleman is enough. That's why when I had to go away on business, I never carried any money. One of my sons used to come with me. He used to carry a few coppers. For a paper, perhaps, to see how the MCC was getting on overseas. Otherwise, my name was good. Besides, I was a very busy man.
What about this, Nat? Isn't it about time someone came in?
McCann, what are you so nervous about? Pull yourself together. Everywhere you go these days, it's like a funeral.
That's true.
True? Of course it's true. It's more than true. It's a fact.
You may be right.
What is it, McCann? You don't trust me like you did in the old days?
Oh, sure, I trust you, Nat.
Then why is it that before you do a job, you're all over the place? When you're doing the job, you're as cool as a whistle.
I don't know, Nat. I'm just all right once I know what I'm doing. When I know what I'm doing, I'm all right.
Well, you do it very well.
Oh, thank you, Nat.
You know what I said when this job came up? I mean, naturally, they approached me to take care of it. And you know who I asked for?
Who?
You.
Oh, that's very good of you, Nat.
No, it was nothing. You're a capable man, McCann.
Well, that's a great compliment, Nat, coming from a man in your position.
Well, I've got a position, I won't deny
You
it.
certainly have.
I would never deny that I had a position.
And what a position.
It's not a thing I would deny.
Yes, it's true. You've done a lot for me. I appreciate it.
Say no more.
You've always been a true Christian.
In a way.
No, I just thought I'd tell you that I appreciate
It's unnecessary to recapitulate.
it. Well, you're right there.
Quite unnecessary.
You're not just one thing.
What now?
This job.
Ah.
No, listen, this job. Is it going to be like anything we've ever done before? Now, just tell me that, just that, and I won't ask any more.
The main issue is a singular issue, and quite distinct from your previous work. Certain elements, however, might well approximate in points of procedure to some of your other activities. All is dependent on the attitude of our subject. At all events, McCann, I can assure you the assignment will be carried out and the mission accomplished with no excessive aggravation to you or myself. Satisfied?
Sure. Thank you, Nat.
Ah, Mrs. Bowles?
Yes?
We spoke to your husband last night. Perhaps he mentioned us? We heard that you kindly let rooms for gentlemen, so I brought my friend along with me. We were after a nice place, you understand, so we came to you. I'm Mr. Gilberg, and this is Mr. McCann.
Very pleased to meet you.
We're pleased to meet you, too.
That's very nice.
You're right. How often do you meet someone it's a pleasure to meet?
Never.
But today it's different. How are you keeping, Mrs. Bowles?
Oh, very well, thank you.
Yes, really?
Oh, yes, really.
I'm glad. Well, so what do you say? You could manage to put us up, eh, Mrs. Bowles?
Well, it would have been easier last week.
It would, eh?
Yes.
Why? How many you got here at the moment?
Just one at the moment.
Just one.
Yes, just one. Until you came.
And your husband, of course.
Yes, but he sleeps with me.
What does he do, your husband?
He's a deck chair attendant.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, he's out in all weathers.
Of course. And your guest? Is he a man?
A man?
Or a woman?
Oh, no, a man.
Been here long?
He's been here about a year now.
Oh, yes, a resident. What's his name?
Stanley Webber.
Oh, yes. Does he work here?
He used to work. He used to be a pianist in a concert party on the pier.
Oh, yes, on the pier, eh? Does he play a nice piano?
Oh, lovely. He once gave a concert.
Oh? Where?
In a big hall. His father gave him champagne. But then they locked the place up and he couldn't get out. The caretaker had gone home. So he had to wait until the morning before he could get out. They were very grateful. And then they all wanted to give him a tip. And so he took the tip. And then he got a fast train and he came down here.
Really?
Oh, yes, straight down. I wish he could have played tonight.
Why tonight?
It's his birthday today.
His birthday?
Yes, today. But I'm not going to tell him till tonight.
Doesn't he know it's his birthday?
He hasn't mentioned it.
Ah, tell me. Are you going to have a party?
A party?
Weren't you going to have one?
No.
Well, of course you must have one. We'll have a party, eh? What do you say?
Oh, yes.
Sure, we'll give him a party. Leave it to me.
Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Goldberg.
Berg. You like the idea?
Oh, I'm so glad you came today.
Well, if we hadn't come today, we'd have come tomorrow. Still, I'm glad we came today, just in time for his birthday.
I wanted to have a party, but you must have people for a party.
And now you've got McCann and me. McCann's the life and soul of any party.
What?
What do you think of that, McCann? There's a gentleman living here. He's got a birthday today, and he's forgotten all about it. So we're going to remind him. We're going to give him a party.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight.
I'll put on my party dress.
And I'll get some bottles.
Oh, and I'll invite Lulu this afternoon. Oh, this is going to cheer Stanley up, it will. He's been down in the dumps lately.
We'll bring him out of himself.
I hope I look nice in my dress.
Madam, you'll look like a tulip.
What colour?
Well, I'll have to see the dress first.
Could I go up to my room?
Oh, I've put you both together. Do you mind being both together?
I don't mind. Do you mind, McCann?
No.
Now, what time shall we have the party?
9 o'clock.
Is this the way?
I'll show you. If you don't mind coming upstairs.
With a tulip. It's a pleasure. Ah. Oh, what a lovely flight of stairs.
Oh, that you like.
And what beautiful wallpaper.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh,
Really? He must have been a wonderful man, your father.
Who is it?
The two gentlemen,
What two gentlemen?
the ones that were coming. I just took them up to their room. They were thrilled with their room.
They've come?
They're very nice, Stan.
Why didn't they come last night?
They said the beds were wonderful.
Who are they?
They're very nice, Stanley.
I said, who are they?
I told you, the two gentlemen.
Didn't think they'd come.
That they have. They were here when I came in.
What do they want here?
They want to stay.
How long for?
They didn't say.
But why here? Why not somewhere else?
This house is on the list.
What are they called? What are their names?
Oh, Stanley, I can't remember.
They told you, didn't they? Oh, didn't they tell you?
Yes, they...
Then what are they? Come on, try to remember.
Why, Stan, do you know
How
them?
do I know if I know them until I know their names?
Well, he told me, I remember.
Well,
Gold something.
gold something?
Yes, Gold...
Yes.
Goldberg.
Goldberg?
That's right. That was one of them. Do you know them? Stan, they won't wake you up, I promise. I'll tell them they must be quiet. They won't be here long, Stan. I'll still bring you up your early morning tea. You mustn't be sad today. It's your birthday.
Huh?
It's your birthday, Stan. I was going to keep it a secret until tonight.
No.
It is. I brought you a present. Here. Now go on, open it.
What's this?
It's your present.
This isn't my birthday, Meg.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, open your present.
It's a drum. A boy's drum.
It's because you haven't got a piano. Aren't you going to give me a kiss? There are some sticks in there.
Shall I put it round my neck? Evening.
Mm-hmm.
Very warm tonight. Someone out there?
I don't think we've met.
No, we haven't.
My name's McCann.
Staying here long?
Not long. What's your name?
Weber.
Glad to meet you, sir. Many happy returns of the day. Are you going out?
Yes.
On your birthday?
Yes. Why not?
But they're holding a party here for you tonight.
Really? That's unfortunate.
Oh, no, it's very nice.
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a party tonight.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm going out to celebrate quietly, on my own.
That's a shame.
Well, if you'd move out
But
of my...
everything's laid on. The guests are expected.
Guests? What guests?
Myself, for one, I had the honor of an invitation.
I wouldn't call it an honour, would you? Just be another booze up.
Oh, but it is an honor.
I'd say you were exaggerating.
Oh, no. I'd say it was an honor.
I'd say that was plain stupid.
Oh, no.
Who are the other guests?
Young lady,
Oh, yes, and
my friend.
your friend?
That's right. It's all laid on.
Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I want to go out.
Why don't you stay here?
So, you're down here on holiday?
A short one. Mind that.
What is it?
Mind it. Leave it.
I've got a feeling we've met before.
No, I haven't.
Ever been anywhere near Maidenhead?
No,
There's a Fuller's tea shop. Used to have my tea there.
I don't know it.
In the Boots Library, I seem to connect you with the High Street.
Yes?
A charming town, don't you think?
I don't know it.
Oh, no. A quiet, thriving community. I was born and brought up there. I lived well away from the main road.
Yes?
You're here on a short stay.
That's right.
You'll find it very bracing.
You find it bracing.
Me? No, but you will. I like it here, but I'll be moving soon. Back home. I'll stay there too this time. No place like home. I wouldn't have left, but business calls. Business called, and I had to leave for a bit. You know how it is.
You in business?
No, I think I'll give it up. I've got a small private income, you see. I think I'll give it up. I don't like being away from home. I used to live very quietly. Played records. That's about all. Everything delivered to the door. Then I started a little private business in a small way. They compelled me to come down here. Kept me longer than I expected. You never get used to living in someone else's house. Do you agree? I lived so quietly. You can only appreciate what you've had when things change. That's what they say, isn't it? Cigarette?
Don't smoke.
Who's out there?
My friend and the man of the house.
You know what? To look at me, I bet you wouldn't think I'd led such a quiet life. The lines on my face say, it's the drink, been drinking a bit down here. But what I mean is, you know how it is, away from your own, all wrong of course. I'll be all right when I get back. But what I mean is, the way some people look at me, you'd think I was a different person. No, Suppose I have changed, but I'm still the same man that I always was. I mean, you wouldn't think to look at me, really. I mean, not really, that I was the sort of bloke to cause any trouble, would you? Do you know what I mean?
No. Mind that.
Why are you down here?
A short holiday.
This is a ridiculous house to pick on.
Why?
Because it's not a boarding house, it never was.
Sure it is.
Why'd you choose this house?
You know, sir, you're a bit depressed for a man on his birthday.
Why do you call me sir?
You don't like it.
Listen, don't call me sir.
I won't if you don't like it.
No, anyway, this isn't my birthday.
No?
No, it's not till next month.
Not according to the lady.
She's crazy around the bend.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Haven't you found that out yet? There's a lot you don't know. I think someone is leading you up the garden path.
Who would do that?
That woman is mad.
That's slander.
And you don't know what you're doing.
Your cigarette is near that paper.
Where the hell are they? Where are they coming? What are they doing out there?
You want to steady yourself.
Look.
Don't touch me.
Look, listen a
Let
minute.
go my arm.
Look, sit down a minute. Listen! You knew what I was talking about before, didn't you?
I don't know what you're at all.
It's a mistake. Do you understand?
You're in a bad state, man.
Has he told you anything? Do you know what you're here for? Tell me. You needn't be frightened of me. Or hasn't he told you?
Told me what?
I've explained to you, damn you, that all those years I lived in Basingstoke, I never stepped outside the door.
You know, I'm flabbergasted with you.
Look. You look an honest man. You're being made a fool of. That's all. You understand? Where do you come from?
Where do you think?
I know Ireland very well. I've many friends there. I love that country, and I admire and trust its people. I trust them. They respect the truth, and they have a sense of humour. I think their policemen are wonderful. I've been there. I've never seen such sunsets. What about coming out to have a drink with me? There's a pub down the road, serves draft Guinness. Very difficult to get in these parts.
A mother in a million.
Ah. Oh, hello, Stan. You haven't met Stanley, have you, Mr. Goldberg?
I haven't had the pleasure.
Well, this is Mr. Goldberg, this is Mr. Webber.
Pleased to meet you.
We were just getting a bit of air in the garden.
I was telling Mr. Bowles about my old mum. What days. Yes. When I was a youngster of a Friday, I used to go for a walk down the canal with a girl who lived down my road. A beautiful girl. What a voice that bird had. A nightingale, my word of honor. Good, pure. She wasn't a Sunday school teacher for nothing. Anyway, I'd leave her with a little kiss on the cheek. I never took liberties. We weren't like the young men these days in those days. We knew the meaning of respect. So I'd give her a peck and I'd bowl back home. Humming away, I'd be past the children's playground. I'd tip my hat to the toddlers. I'd give a helping hand to a couple of stray dogs. Everything came natural. I can see it like yesterday. The sun falling behind the dog stadium.
Like behind the town hall.
What town hall?
In Carrickmacross.
There's no comparison. Up the street, into my gate, inside the door, home. Simey, my old mum used to shout, quick before it gets cold. And there on the table, what would I see? The nicest piece of gefilte fish you could wish to find on a plate.
I thought your name was Nat.
She called me Simey.
Yes, we all remember our childhood.
Too true. Aye, Mr. Webber, what do you say? Childhood. Hot water bottles, hot milk, pancakes, soap suds. What a life.
Well, I'll have to be off.
Off?
It's my chess night.
You're not staying for the party?
No, sorry, Stan. I didn't know about it until just now. We got a game on. I'll try and get back early.
We'll save some drink for you, all right? Oh, that reminds me, you better go and collect the bottles.
Huh?
Of course now, time's getting on. Round the corner, remember? Mention my name.
I'm coming your way.
Beat him quick and come back, Mr. Bowles.
I'll do my best. See you later, Stan.
A warm night.
Don't mess me about.
I beg your pardon?
I'm afraid there's been a mistake. We're booked out. Your room is taken. Mrs. Bowles forgot to tell you. You'll have to find somewhere else.
Are you the manager here?
That's right.
Is it a good game?
I run the house. I'm afraid you and your friend will have to find other accommodation.
Oh, I forgot. I must congratulate you on your birthday. Congratulations.
Perhaps you're deaf.
No, what makes you think that? As a matter of fact, every single one of my senses is at its peak. Not bad going, eh? For a man past 50. But a birthday, I always feel, is a great occasion. Taken too much for granted these days. What a thing to celebrate. Birth. Like getting up in the morning. Marvellous. Some people don't like the idea of getting up in the morning. I've heard them. Getting up in the morning, they say, what is it? Your skin's crabby, you need a shave, your eyes are full of muck, your mouth is like a bog house, the palms of your hands are full of sweat, your nose is clogged up, your feet stink. What are you but a corpse waiting to be washed? Whenever I hear that point of view, I feel cheerful. Because I know what it is to wake up with the sun shining, to the sound of the lawnmower, all the little birds, the smell of the grass, church bells, tomato juice.
Get out. Get that drink out. These are unlicensed premises.
You're in a terrible humour today, Mr. Webber. And on your birthday, too, with the good lady getting her strength up to give you a party.
I told you to get those bottles out.
Mr. Webber, sit down a minute.
Let me just make this clear. You don't bother me. To me, you're nothing but a dirty joke. But I have a responsibility towards the people in this house. They've been down here too long. They've lost their sense of smell. I haven't. And nobody's going to take advantage of them while I'm here. Anyway, this house isn't your cup of tea. There's nothing here for you from any angle. Any angle. So why don't you just go without any more fuss?
Mr. Webber, sit down.
It's no good starting any kind of trouble.
Sit down.
Why should I?
If you want to know the truth, Webber, you're beginning to get on my breasts.
Really? Well, that's...
Sit down.
No.
McCann,
Nat.
ask him to sit down.
Yes, Nat. You mind sitting down?
Yes, I do mind.
Yes, no, but it would be better if you did.
Why don't you sit down?
No, not me. You.
No, thanks.
Nat.
What?
He won't sit down.
Well, ask him.
I've asked him.
Ask him again.
Sit down.
Why?
You'd be more comfortable.
So would you.
All right? If you will, I will.
You first.
Well?
Right, now you've both had a rest, you can get out.
That's a dirty trick. I'll kick the shade out of
No, I have stood up.
Sit out of here!
Once I'm up, I'm up.
Same here.
You made Mr. Goldberg stand up.
It'll do him good.
Get in that seat.
McCann.
Get down in that seat!
Webber. Sit down.
you better be careful.
Weber, what were you doing yesterday?
Yesterday?
And the day before? What did you do the day before that?
What do you mean?
Why are you wasting everybody's time, Weber? Why are you getting in everybody's way?
Me?
I'm telling you, Weber, you're a washout. Why are you getting on everybody's wick? Why are you driving that old lady off her colt?
He likes to do it.
Why do you behave so badly, Weber? Why do you force that poor man out to play chess?
Me?
Why do you treat that young lady like a leper? She's not the leper, Weber. What did you wear last week, Weber? Where do you keep your suits?
Why did you leave the organization?
What would your old mum say, Weber?
Why did you betray
You
us?
hurt me, Weber. You're playing a dirty game.
That's a black and tan fact.
Who does he think he is?
Who do you think you are?
You're on the wrong horse.
When did you come to this place?
Last year.
Where did you come from?
Somewhere else.
Why did you come here?
My feet hurt.
Why did you stay?
I had a headache.
Did you take anything for it?
Yes.
What?
Fruit salts.
Enos or Andrews?
Bean and...
Did you stir properly? Did they fizz?
Now,
Did
what?
they fizz? Did they fizz or didn't they fizz?
He doesn't know.
You don't know. When did you last have a bath?
I have one every...
Don't lie.
You betrayed the organization. I know him.
You don't.
What can you see without your glasses?
Anything.
Take off his glasses. Weber, you're a fake. When did you last wash up a cup?
Christmas before last.
Where?
Lion's Corner House.
Which one?
Marble Arch.
Where was your wife?
In...
Answer!
What wife?
What have you done with your wife?
He's killed his wife.
Why did you kill your wife?
What wife?
How did you kill her?
How did you kill her?
You throttled her.
With arsenic.
There's your mom.
Where's your old mum?
In the sanatorium.
Yeah.
Why did you never get married?
She was waiting at the porch.
You skedaddled from the
He
wedding.
left her in the lurch.
You left her in the pudding
She
club.
was waiting in the church.
Weber, why did you change your name?
I forgot the other one.
What's your name now?
Joe Soap.
You stink of sin.
I can smell it.
Do you recognize an external force?
What?
Do you recognize an external force?
That's the question, huh?
Do you recognize an external force responsible for you, suffering for you?
It's late.
Late enough. When did you last pray?
He's sweating.
When did you last pray?
He's sweating.
Is the number 846 possible or necessary?
Neither.
Wrong. Is the number 846 possible or necessary?
Both.
Wrong. It's necessary but not possible.
Both.
Wrong. Why do you think the number 846 is necessarily possible?
It must be.
Wrong. It's only necessarily necessary. We admit possibility only after we grant necessity. It is possible because necessary, but by no means necessary through possibility. The possibility can only be assumed after the proof of necessity.
Right.
Right, of course, right. We're right and you're wrong, Weber, all along the line.
All along the line.
Where is your lechery leading you?
Pay for this.
You stuff yourself with dry
You
toast.
contaminate womankind.
Why don't you pay the rent?
Mother defiler.
Why do you pick your nose?
I demand justice.
What's your trade?
What about Harlem?
What's your trade?
I play the piano.
How many fingers do you use?
No hands.
No society would touch you. Not even a building society.
You're a traitor to the cloth.
What do you use for pajamas?
Nothing.
You verminate the sheet of your birth.
What about the Albert Jensenist heresy?
Who watered the wicked in Melbourne?
What about the blessed Oliver Plunkett?
Speak up, Weber. Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted to.
He doesn't know.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted
He
to.
doesn't know. He doesn't know which came first.
Which came first?
Chicken, egg, which came first? Which came first?
Which came first? Which came first? He doesn't know. You know your own face?
Wake him up. Stick a needle in his eye.
You're a plague, Weber. You're an overthrow.
You're what's left.
But we've got the answer to you. We can sterilize you.
What about drawdown?
Your bite is dead, only your pong is left.
You betrayed our land.
You betray our breed.
Who are you, Wimmer?
What makes you think you exist?
You're dead.
You're dead. You can't live, you can't think, you can't love. You're dead. You're a plague gone bad. There's no juice in you. You're nothing but an odor. Steady, McCann.
Right, Judas.
Steady, McCann.
Come on. Sweating.
Easy, McCann.
Bastard sweat pig is sweating. How
brought the drum down. I'm dressed for the party.
Wonderful.
You like my dress?
Wonderful. Out of this world.
Yes, I know. My father gave it to me. Doesn't it make a beautiful noise?
It's a fine piece of work. Maybe Stan will play us a little tune afterwards.
Oh, yes. Will you, Stan?
Could I have my glasses?
Ah, yes. Here they are. Here they are. Now, what have we got here? Ah, enough to scuttle a liner. We've got 4 bottles of Scotch and 1 bottle of Irish.
Oh, Mr. Goldberg, what should I do?
Glasses, glasses first. Open the Scotch, McCann.
Here's my very best glasses in here.
I don't drink scotch.
You've got the Irish.
Here they are.
Good. Mrs. Bowles, I think Stanley should pour the toast, don't you?
Oh, yes. Come on, Stan. Do you like my dress, Mr. Goldberg?
It's out on its own. Turn yourself round a minute. I used to be in the business. Go on, walk up there.
Yeah, oh, no.
Don't be shy. Walk up the boulevard. Let's have a look at you. What a carriage. What's your opinion, McCann? Like a countess, nothing less. Madam, now turn about and promenade to the kitchen. What a deportment.
You can pour my Irish, too.
You look like a gladiola.
Stan, what about my dress?
One for the lady, one for the lady. Now, madam, your glass.
Thank you.
Lift your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. We'll drink a toast.
Lulu isn't here.
It's past the hour. Now, who's going to propose the toast? Mrs. Bowles, it can only be you.
Me?
Who else?
But what do I say?
Say what you feel. What you honestly feel. It's Stanley's birthday. You're Stanley. Look at him. Look at him, and it'll come. Wait a minute, the light's too strong. Let's have proper lighting. McCann, have you got your torch?
Here.
Switch out the light and put on your torch. Not on the lady, on the gentleman. You must shine it on the birthday boy. Now, Mrs. Bowles, it's all yours.
I don't know what to say.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Isn't the light in his eyes?
No, no, no. Go on.
Well, it's very, very nice to be here tonight in my house. And I want to propose a toast to Stanley, because it's his birthday, and he's lived here for a long while now. And he's my Stanley now. And I think he's a good boy, although sometimes he's bad. And he's the only Stanley I know. And I know him better than all the world, although he doesn't think so.
Here, here.
Well, I could cry because I'm so happy having him here and not gone away on his birthday. And there isn't anything in the world I wouldn't do for him. And all you good people here tonight.
Beautiful, a beautiful speech. Switch on the light, McCann. That was a lovely toast. Back up now, come on. Smile at the birdie. That's better. Ah, look who's here.
Oh, Lulu.
How do you do, Lulu? I'm Nat Goldberg.
Hello.
Stanley, a drink for your guest. You just missed the toast, my dear. And what a toast.
Did I?
Stanley, a drink for your guest. Stanley. Right. Raise your glasses. Everyone standing up. No, not you, Stanley. You must sit down.
Yes, that's right. He must sit down.
You don't mind sitting down a minute? We're going to drink to you.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Right. Now Stanley sat down. Well, I want to say first that I've never been so touched to the heart as by the toast we've just heard. How often in this day and age do you come across real, true warmth once in a lifetime? Until a few minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, I, like all of you, was asking the same question. What's happened to the love, the bonhomie, the unashamed expression of affection of the day before yesterday that our mums taught us in the nursery?
Gone with the wind.
That's what I thought until today. I believe in a good laugh, a day's fishing, a bit of gardening. I was very proud of my old greenhouse, made out of my own spit and faith. That's the sort of man I am. Not size, but quality. A little Austin, tea and Fuller's, a library book from Boots, and I'm satisfied. But just now, I say just now, the lady of the house said her piece, and I, for one, am knocked over by the sentiments she expressed. Lucky is the man who's at the receiving end. That's what I say. How can I put it to you? We all wander on our Todd through this world. It's a lonely pillow to kip on, right?
Right.
Agreed. But tonight, Lulu, McCann, we've known a great fortune. We've heard a lady extend the sum total of her devotion in all its pride, plume, and peacock to a member of her own living race. Stanley, my heartfelt congratulations. I wish you, on behalf of us all, a happy birthday. I'm sure you've never been a prouder man than you are today. Mazel tov, and may we only meet at Simchas. Turn out the light, McCann, while we drink the toast.
That was a wonderful speech.
Lift your glasses. Stanley, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Many happy returns of the day, Stan.
And well over the fast.
Oh, Stanley.
Lights.
Right?
Clink my glass, Stan.
Mr. Goldberg,
Call me Nat.
You clink my glass.
you're empty. Let me fill you up.
It's a pleasure.
You're a marvellous speaker, Nat. You know that. Where'd you learn to speak like that?
You liked it, eh?
Oh, yes.
Well, my first chance to stand up and give a lecture was at the Ethical Hall, Bayswater. A wonderful opportunity. I'll never forget it. They were all there that night. Charlotte Street was empty. Of course, that's a good while ago.
What did you speak about?
The necessary and the possible. It went like a bomb. Since then, I always speak at weddings.
Let's have some of yours.
The nut?
Yes.
Are you used to mixing them?
No.
Give me your glass.
Thank you.
Do you think I should?
Lulu, you're a big bouncy girl. Come and sit on my lap.
Why not?
Do you think I should?
Try it.
It's very nice.
I'll bounce up to the ceiling.
I don't know how you can mix that stuff.
Take a chance.
Sit down on this stool.
This?
Comfortable?
Yes, thanks.
It's comfortable.
You know, there's a lot in your eyes.
And in yours, too.
Do you think so?
Go on.
Where did you get it?
My father gave it to me.
I didn't know I was going to meet you here tonight.
You ever been to Carrick McCross?
I've been to King's Cross.
You came right out of the blue. Do you know that?
Hey, mind how you go. You're cracking a rib.
Hey, I want to dance. Stanley, dance. Oh.
Wait! Blimey.
Shall I tell you something?
What?
I trust you.
Gesundheit.
Have you got a wife?
I had a wife. What a wife. Listen to this. Friday of an afternoon, I take myself for a little constitutional down over the park. Hey, give me a favour. Just sit on the table a minute, will you? A little constitutional. I'd say hello to the little girls, the little boys. I never make distinctions. And then back I'd go, back to my bungalow with a flat roof. Simey, my wife used to shout, quick before it gets cold. And there on the table, what would I see? The nicest piece of roll mop and pickled cucumber you could wish to find on a plate.
I thought your name was Nat.
She called me Simey.
Bet you were a good husband.
You should have seen her funeral.
Why?
What a funeral.
My father was going to take me to Ireland once, but then he went away by himself.
Do you think you knew me when I was a little girl.
Well, you're a nice little girl.
I was.
I don't know if he went to Ireland.
Maybe I played piggyback with you.
Maybe you did.
He didn't take me.
Or Pop Goes the Weasel.
Is that a game?
Sure it's a game.
Why didn't he take you to Ireland?
You're tickling me.
You should worry.
I've always liked older men. They can soothe you.
I know a place. Ross Gray, Mother Nolan's.
There was a nightlight in my room when I was a little girl.
One time I stayed there all night with the boys singing and drinking all night.
My nanny used to sit up with me and sing songs to me.
And a plate of fry in the morning. Now where am I?
My little room was pink. I had a pink carpet and pink curtains. And I had musical boxes all over the room. And they played me to sleep. And my father was a very big doctor. That's why I never had any complaints. I was cared for. And I had little sisters and brothers in other rooms, all different colours.
Tell 'em more. Where are ye?
Give us a drop more.
Glory-o, glory-o, to the bold Fenian man.
What a lovely voice.
Give us a song, McCann.
A love song.
The night the poor Paddy was stretched, the boys, they all paid him a visit.
A love song.
Oh, the Garden of Eden has vanished, they say, but I know the lie of it still. Just turn to the left at the foot of Ben Clay and stop when halfway to Coot Hill. It's there you will find it, I know sure enough, and it's whispering over to me. Come back, Paddy Riley, to Ballyjamesdoff. Come home, Paddy Riley, to me.
You're the dead image of the first man I ever loved.
It goes without saying.
I want to play a game.
A game?
What game?
Yeah, any game.
Yes, let's play a game.
What game?
Hide and seek.
God, that's buff.
Yeah, yes.
You want to play Blind Man's Buff?
Yes.
Right, Blind Man's Buff. Come on, everyone up. McCann, Stanley. Stanley.
Stanley, up.
What's the matter with him?
Stanley, we're going to play a game. Oh, come on, don't be sulky, Stan.
Come on.
Right, now who's going to be blind first?
Mrs. Bowles.
Not me.
Of course you.
Who, me?
You are.
How do you play this game?
Haven't you ever played Blind Man's Ball?
Yeah, oh.
Keep still, Mrs. Bowles. You mustn't be touched, but you can't move after she's blind. You must stay where you are after she's blind. And if she touches you, then you become blind. Turn round. How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see.
Right.
Right, everyone, move about. McCann, Stanley. Stop. And still. Off you go.
Yeah. Got you.
Take off your scarf.
Oh, what lovely hair.
Whoops. Oh,
Oh, it's you.
Put it on, McCann.
There. Now, turn round. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know.
Right, everyone, move about. all move again.
Where?
Stop and still.
It's Stan.
Enjoying the game?
It's your turn, Stan.
Take your glasses.
Give me the scarf.
Tie scarf, Mrs. Bowles.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Can you see my nose?
No, he can't. Right, ready? Right. Everyone, move about. Now stop and still. What's happened?
The light!
Wait a minute.
Where is he?
Let go of me.
Who's this?
Someone's touching me!
Why is the light gone out?
Where's your torch? Not on me!
Ah, a torch!
Oh, God!
Where's your torch? Pick up your torch.
I can't find it.
Oh, hold me, hold me.
Down on your knees, help him find the torch.
I can't!
Gone.
Why is the light gone out?
Everyone quiet! Help him find the torch. McCann, over here.
Yeah.
Come to me, easy, easy. Over there. What is it?
Who's that?
What is it?
It's Lulu.
Where is she?
She fell.
Where?
About here.
Help me pick her up.
I can't find her.
She must be somewhere.
She's not here.
She must be.
She's gone.
Is that you, Stan? Stanley?
Yes,
Is that you?
it's me.
Oh, it's you. I've run out of cornflakes.
Well, what else have you got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, just a minute. You got your paper.
Yes,
Is it good?
not bad.
The two gentlemen had the last of the fry this morning.
Oh, did they?
There's some tea in the pot, though. I'm going shopping in a minute. I'll get you something nice. Yeah, I've got a splitting headache.
You slept like a log last night.
Did I?
Dead out.
I must have been tired. Oh, look. The drum's broken. Why is it broken?
I don't know.
It still makes a noise.
You can always get another one.
It was probably broken in the party. I don't remember it being broken, though, in the party. Oh, what a shame.
You can always get another one, Meg.
Well, at least he did have it on his birthday, didn't he, like I wanted him to?
Yes.
Have you seen him down yet? Petey?
What?
Have you seen him down?
Who?
Stanley.
No.
Nor have I. That boy should be up. He's late for his breakfast.
There isn't any breakfast.
Yes, but he doesn't know that. I'm going to call him.
No, don't do that, Meg. Let him sleep.
But you say he stays in bed too much.
Let him sleep this morning. Leave him.
I've been up once with his cup of tea. But Mr. McCann opened the door. He said they were talking. He said he'd made him one. He must have been up early. I don't know what they were talking about. I was surprised because Stanley's usually fast asleep when I wake him. But he wasn't this morning. I heard him talking. Do you think they know each other? I think they're old friends. Stanley had a lot of friends, I know he did. I didn't give him his tea. He'd already had one. I came down again and went on with my work. And then after a bit they came down to breakfast. Stanley must have gone to sleep again.
When are you going to do your shopping, Meg?
Yes, I must. I've got a rotten headache. Did you see what's outside this morning?
What?
That big car.
Yes.
It wasn't there yesterday. Did you have a look inside it?
I had a peep.
Is there anything in it?
In it?
Yes.
What do you mean, in it?
Inside it.
What sort of thing?
Well, I mean, is there a wheelbarrow in it?
A wheelbarrow?
Yes.
I didn't see one.
You didn't? Are you sure?
What will Mr. Goldberg want with a wheelbarrow?
Mr. Goldberg?
It's his car.
His car? Oh, I didn't know it was his car.
Well, of course it's his car.
Oh, I feel better.
What are you on about?
Oh, I do feel better.
You go and get a bit of air.
Yes, I will. I'll go and do the shopping. Oh, that's Stanley. He's coming down. Oh, what am I going to do about his breakfast? Petey, what shall I give him? There's no cornflakes.
A reception committee.
Oh, I thought it was Stanley.
You find a resemblance?
Oh, no, you look quite different.
Different build, of course.
I thought he was coming down for his breakfast. He hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Your wife makes a very nice cup of tea, Mr. Bowles. You know that?
Yes, she does sometimes. Sometimes she forgets.
Is he coming down?
Down? Of course he's coming down. On a lovely sunny day like this, he shouldn't come down. He'll be up and about in next to no time. And what a breakfast he's going to get.
Mr. Goldberg.
Yes?
I didn't know that was your car outside.
You like it?
Are you going to go for a ride?
A smart car, eh?
Nice shine on it, all right.
What is old is good, take my tip. There's room there. Room in the front and room in the back. Ah, the pot's hot. More tea, Mr. Bowles?
No, thanks.
That car's never let me down.
Are you going to go for a ride? Well, I'd better be off. Petey, when Stanley comes down,
Yes,
tell him I won't be long.
I'll tell him.
I won't be long.
A good woman. A charming woman. My mother was the same. My wife was identical.
How is he this morning?
Who?
Stanley. Is he any better?
Oh, a little better, I think, a little better. Of course, I'm not really qualified to say, Mr. Bowles. I mean, I haven't got the qualifications. The best thing would be if someone with the proper qualifications was to have a look at him. Someone with a few letters after his name. It makes all the difference.
Yes.
Anyway, Dermot's with him at the moment. He's, keeping him company.
Dermot?
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing.
Yes, the birthday celebration was too much for him.
What came over him?
What came over him? Breakdown, Mr. Bowles. Pure and simple, nervous breakdown.
What brought it on so suddenly?
Well, Mr. Bowles, it can happen in all sorts of ways. A friend of mine was telling me about it only the other day. We've both been concerned with another case. Not entirely similar, of course, but quite alike. Quite alike. Anyway, he was telling me, you see, this friend of mine, that sometimes it happens gradual, day by day. It grows and grows and grows, day by day. And then other times, it happens all at once. Poof, like that, the nerves break. There's no guarantee how it's going to happen, but with certain people, it's a foregone conclusion.
Really?
Yeah. This friend of mine, he was telling me about it only the other day. Have an Abdallah?
No, no, I don't take them.
And once in a while I treat myself to a cigarette, an Abdallah perhaps, or
What a night. Came in the front door, all the lights were out. Put a shilling in the slot, came in here, the party was over.
You put the shilling in the slot?
Yes.
And the lights came on?
Yes, then I came in here.
I could have sworn it was a fuse.
There was dead silence. Couldn't hear a thing. So I went upstairs, and your friend, Dermot, met me on the landing. He told me.
Who?
Your friend, Dermot.
Dermot? Yes.
They get over it sometimes, though, don't they? I mean, they can recover from it, can't they?
Recover? Yes, sometimes they recover in one way or another.
I mean, he might have recovered by now, mightn't he?
It's conceivable. Conceivable.
Well, if he's no better by lunchtime, I'll go and get hold of a doctor.
It's all taken care of, Mr. Bowles. Don't worry yourself.
What do you mean? All packed up?
Well? Can. I asked you well.
Well, what?
What's what? What is what?
I'm not going up there again.
Why not?
I'm not going up there again.
What's going on now?
Oh, he's quiet now. He stopped all that talking a while ago.
When will he be ready?
You can go up yourself next time.
What's the matter with you?
I gave him.
What?
I gave him his glasses.
Wasn't he glad to get them back?
The frames are bust.
How did that happen?
He tried to fit the eye holes into his eyes. Left him doing it.
There's some sellotape somewhere. We can stick them together.
Sellotape? No, that's all right, Mr. Bowles. It'll keep him quiet for the time being. Keep his mind off other things.
What about a doctor?
It's all taken care of.
I think he needs one.
I agree with you. It's all taken care of. We'll give him a bit of time to settle down, and then I'll take him to Monty.
You're going to take him to a doctor?
Sure. Monty. So, Mrs. Bowles has gone out to get us something nice for lunch.
That's right.
Unfortunately, we may be gone by then.
Will you?
By then, we may be gone.
Well, I think I'll see how my peas are getting on in the meantime.
In the meantime?
While we're waiting.
Waiting for what? Aren't you going back to the beach?
No, not yet. Give me a call when he comes down, will you, Mr. Goldberg?
You'll have a crowded beach today, on a day like this? They'll be lying on their backs, swimming out to sea, my life. What about the deck chairs? Are the deck chairs ready?
I put them all out this morning.
But what about the tickets? Who's going to take the tickets?
That's all right. That'll be all right, Mr. Goldberg. Don't you worry about that. I'll be back.
Is everything ready?
Sure.
Stop doing that! Why do you do that all the time? It's childish. It's pointless. It's without a solitary point.
What's the matter with you today?
Questions, questions. Stop asking me so many questions. What do you think I am?
Well, what?
Do we wait or do we go and get him?
Want to go and get him?
Want to get it over?
That's understandable.
So do we wait or do we go and get him?
I don't know why, but I feel knocked out. I feel a bit, it's uncommon for me.
Well, that's so.
It's unusual.
Let's finish and go. Let us get it over and go. Get the thing done. Let's finish the bloody thing. Let's get the thing done and go. Will I go up? Nat. Simon!
What did you call me? Don't call me that.
Never call me that! Nat! I called you Nat. I was asking you, Nat. Just, honest to God, just a question. That's all. Do you see? Do you follow?
What question?
Will I go up?
Up? I thought you weren't going to go up there again.
Well, what's my, why not?
You said so.
I never said that.
No?
No, who said that? I never said that. I'll go up now.
Wait! Come here. I want your opinion. Have a look in my mouth. Take a good look. You know what I mean? You know what? I've never lost a tooth, not since the day I was born. Nothing's changed. That's why I've reached my position, McCann, because I've always been as fit as a fiddle. All my life I've said the same. Play up, and play the game. Honour thy father and thy mother, all along the line. Follow the line, McCann. You can't go wrong. What do you think, I'm a self-made man? No, I sat when I was told to sit. I kept my eye on the ball. School? Don't talk to me about school. Top in all subjects. And for why? Because I'm telling you, McCann. You follow my line, you follow my mental. Learn by heart, never write down a thing. And don't go too near the water. And you'll find that what I say is true. Because I believe that the world... Because I believe that the world... Because I believe that the world... Sit down, McCann. Sit here, where I can look at you. My father said to me, Benny, he said, come here. He was dying. I knelt down by him day and night. Who else was there? Forgive, Benny, he said, and let live. Yes, Dad. Go home to your wife. I will, Dad. Keep an eye open for lowlives, for schnodders, and for layabouts. He didn't mention names. I lost my life in the service of others, he said. I'm not ashamed. Do your duty and keep your observations. Always bid good morning to the neighbours. Never, never forget your family, for they are the rock, the constitution, and the core. If you're ever in any difficulties, Uncle Barney will see you in the clear. I knelt down. I swore on the good book. And I knew the word I had to remember. Respect. Because McCann... Seamus. Who came before your father? His father. And who came before him? Before him? Who came before your father's father? But your father's father's mother. Your great-grand-granny. And that's why I've reached my position, McCann. Because I've always been as fit as a fiddle. My motto, work hard and play hard. Not a day's illness. All the same, give me a blow. Blow in my mouth. One for the road. Right.
Give you 5 minutes.
Come over here.
What's going to happen?
Come over here.
No, thank you.
What's the matter? You got the needle to Uncle Natey?
I'm going.
Have a game of pontoon first, for old time's sake.
I've had enough games.
A girl like you, at your age, at your time of health, and you don't take the games?
You're very smart.
Anyway, who says you don't take them?
Do you think I'm like all the other girls?
Are all the other girls like that too?
I don't know about any other girls.
Nor me. I've never touched another woman.
What would my father say if he knew? And what would Eddie say?
Eddie?
He was my first love, Eddie was, and whatever happened, it was pure. With him. He didn't come into my room at night with a briefcase.
Who opened the briefcase, me or you? Lulu, schmulu, let bygones be bygones. Do me a turn. Kiss and make up.
I wouldn't touch you.
And today I'm leaving.
You're leaving.
Today.
You used me for a night. A passing fancy.
Who used who?
You made use of me by cunning when my defences were down.
Who took them down?
That's what you did. You quenched your ugly thirst. You taught me things a girl shouldn't know before she's been married at least 3 times.
Now you're a jump ahead. What are you complaining about?
You didn't appreciate me for myself. You took all those liberties only to satisfy your appetite. Oh, Nat. Why did you do it?
You wanted me to do it, Lulula. So I did it.
That's fair enough. You had a long sleep, miss.
Hey,
Your sort, you spend too much time in bed.
what do you mean?
Have you got anything to confess?
What?
Confess!
Confess
Down,
what?
down on your knees and confess.
What does he mean?
Confess, what can you lose?
What, to him?
He's only been unfrocked 6 months.
Kneel down, woman, and tell me the latest.
I've seen everything that's happened. I know what's going on. I've got a pretty shrewd idea.
And I've seen you hanging about the Rocket Castle, profaning the soil with your goings on. Out of my sight!
I'm going.
How are you, Stan? Are you feeling any better? What's the matter with your glasses? They're broken. A pity.
He looks better, doesn't he?
Much better.
A new man.
You know what we'll do?
What?
We'll buy him another pair.
Out of our own pockets.
It goes without saying. Between you and me, Stan, it's about time you had a new pair of glasses.
You can't see straight.
It's true. You've been cockeyed for years.
Now you're even more cockeyed.
He's right. You've gone from bad to worse.
Worse and worse.
You need a long convalescence.
A change of air.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Where angels fear to tread.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're in a rut.
You look anemic.
Rheumatic.
Myopic.
Epileptic.
You're on the verge.
You're a dead duck.
But we can save you.
From a worse fate.
True.
Oh, undeniable.
From now on, we'll be the hub of your wheel.
We'll renew your season ticket.
We'll take tuppence off your morning tea.
Well, we'll Give you a discount on all inflammable goods.
We'll watch over you.
Advise you.
Give you proper care and treatment.
Let you use the club bar.
Keep a table reserved.
Help you acknowledge the fast days.
Bake you cakes.
Help you kneel on kneeling days.
Give you a free pass.
Take you for constitutionals.
Give you hot tips.
We'll provide the skipping rope.
The vest and pants.
The ointment.
The hot poultice.
The finger stall.
The abdomen belt.
The earplugs.
The baby powder.
The back scratcher.
The spare tire.
The stomach pump.
The oxygen tent.
The prayer wheel.
The plaster of Paris.
And the crash helmet.
The crutches.
Day and night service.
All on the house.
That's it.
We'll make a man of you.
And a woman.
You'll be reorientated.
You'll be rich.
You'll be adjusted.
You'll be our pride and joy.
You'll be a mensch.
You'll be a success.
You'll be integrated.
You'll give orders.
You'll make decisions.
You'll be a magnate.
A statesman.
You'll own yachts.
Animals.
Animals.
I said animals. You'll be able to make or break stand by my life. Well, what do you say? What do you think, eh, boy?
What's your opinion, sir, of this prospect, sir?
Prospect? Sure it's a prospect. What's your opinion of such a prospect, eh, Stan? Well, Stanley boy, what do you say, eh?
What's your opinion, sir? Mr. Weber, what's your opinion?
What do you say, Stan? What do you think of the prospect?
What's your opinion of the prospect?
Still the same old Stan. Come with us. Come on, boy.
Come along with us.
Where are you taking him?
We're taking him to Monty.
He can stay here.
Don't be silly.
We can look after him here.
Why do you want to look after him?
He's my guest.
He needs special treatment.
We'll find someone.
No. Monty's the best there is. Bring him, McCann.
Leave him alone!
Why don't you come with us, Mr. Bowles?
Yes, why don't you come with us?
Come with us to Monty. There's plenty of room in the car.
Stan! Don't let them tell you what to do!
The car's gone.
Yes.
Have they gone?
Yes.
Won't they be in for lunch?
No.
Oh, what a shame. It's hot out. What are you doing?
Reading.
Is it good?
All right.
Where's Stan? Is Stan down yet, Petey?
No. He's...
Is he still in bed?
Yes. He's still asleep.
Still? He'll be late for his breakfast.
Let him Sleep.
Wasn't it a lovely party last night?
I wasn't there.
Weren't you?
I came in afterwards.
Oh. It was a lovely party. I haven't laughed so much for years. We had dancing and singing and games. You should have been there.
It was good, eh?
I was the belle of the ball.
Were you?
Oh, yes. They all said I was.
I bet you were, too.
Oh, it's true. I was. I know I was.